thought that I just do a little, you know, I don't know. I was bored and no one's home, and I thought I'd just do just a little bit of what I'm doing right now, just show you what I'm doing as far as my projects. So, my teacher told me, told us, the whole class, that we have to do a poster project, right? So, this is based off creativity. The last couple projects that we had, we couldn't use a lot of color. We had to use more, what do you call it? The fundamentals. Like we just had to really um, just be practical with our design, and be creative without using a lot of elements like color, uh, design. Well, of course, we use design, but not anything that's going to convolute the actual assignment. Because I think she wanted us to actually learn something. So the first two assignments, we had to really limit our color and our design and what we could actually do. Um, and so now we finally have an assignment that we can um actually like be creative on. So this is awesome. So I thought, I'd do like a little video and stuff about it. So okay, so we had to do like what is it? We have to do a concert poster of our favorite band or just a band, but it has to be a regional band in our area. Like, and I live in a small town, so that um, just a lot of country singers, maybe a couple comedians, and a few like singers, maybe a couple R&B singers, if that. I was gonna do this artist named Daly. He is amazing. And he's in Detroit. He's gonna be in Detroit November 1st. Me and my friend Krista is gonna go to the concert. I can't wait. Um, and so this one guy, he was like, "Can we do Detroit?" And she was like, "No, that's a little bit too far out. It's not really Southwest Michigan." And I was like, "Oh, are you kidding me? Like everything's in Detroit, like either Detroit or Ann Arbor and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like, come on now." Anyways, so I had to think of something else, but I thought of this one guy. I wanted to go to his concert, but I can't because I have to work that day, and that's my first day on the job, like my first day of working. My first, not my first job, but my first day on the job, and it's at 8 o'clock, and I'm like, I get out at 8, so. But his name is Tiesto, and I don't know if you guys are any EDM music fans, any dance fans. I don't love Tiesto, like I'm not like a diehard fan or anything like that, but I do really I like his song music. Whenever he's in like a Just Dance, not Just Dance. Oh my goodness. Whenever he's in those like little remix CDs, where they have all these different artists, like with Tiesto, Cascade, all those. Um, Daft Punk is my favorite artist, to be honest, because I like their work the most. Usually for dance music, I'm pretty like I don't have like a diehard fan in dance music, so I said I'm gonna do him because he's gonna be in Kalamazoo, and that's close to where I live, Southwest Michigan, kind of. And I really want to do something really cool, and I couldn't think of anything. Like I swear I did like probably 35 thumbnail sketches, and all of them were crap, poop, dookie. Like, sorry, that's kind of graphic, but it was all dookie. So yesterday, me and my mom went to Detroit because I've never like driven to Detroit. I know I'm very sheltered. I'm a 22-year-old young lady that has never been to Detroit, and I'm like only 2 hours away from it. I know I'm a little weird, but don't judge, please, or do judge. I don't really care, whatever. So we go to Detroit, and my mom was like, I want to go to. She wanted to go to like the art, not the art thing, not the art thing, the marketplace. Like Detroit has like a marketplace, and it's kind of like, you know, they have like farm stuff, like the farmers market type thing. They have seafood, the meat district type area. It's like just food, festive, fun, people like selling, everything from honey to vegetables to fruit to herbs to clothing to jewelry, to shirts, everything. You know, anything you want. It's like a whole bunch of vendors there, and it's really cool. So I was walking around and I saw something, and I saw this building with some art pop, and I was like, that's a good idea. Like, I want to make an art pop like presentation because we have to be considerate of white space. So I know art pop has a lot of color, but I can also make it very minimalistic and use white as the background to make all the other colors pop and leave white space. So I thought, oh, I'm gonna do that. And I was thinking maybe I can just go online and just like trace and use like the pen tool here. I don't know if you can see it, but I had the pen tool right there. And just like, just kind of like just do that around like the faces and stuff. Um, but I was like, no, I'm gonna make my own art pop. So this is where I start the video and stop talking for hours and hours and hours and let you see what I'm doing here. But as you can see here, I'm not the best as far as like drawing on the tablet. I'm trying to get better at that. Okay, I kind of suck at it. So if you guys are better at it than me, then I mean, I guess only watch this video for like the funs and giggles and the story times and stuff. But so what I did, let me just get started. I have some layers here. So this is my tablet layer. Like, this is what I drew as far as my tablet, and this is from the paintbrush tool. And then some things are from the blob brush. So I use the blob brush to like color in the eyes or something like that. And then I use the pen tool for my eyebrows because I thought it'd just be easier to create the really thick eyebrows using the pen tool. And then I colored in with black. I use everything else with paintbrush, and then I just changed the brush strokes, and the way I did that was just select it. So for this, I grouped everything, and I'm tell you why in a minute. But so this is the stroke here, and I'm using the 5-point round paintbrush here, and the stroke I can come over here and I can do 9 stroke, and everything will be 9 because I grouped all the all my strokes, my vector strokes together, which actually looks kind of cool. Weirdly, it looks really cool. I don't know why. It looks kind of awesome. But anyways, I might mess with that. I might do a couple more strokes. Like, that looks kind of awesome. I don't know. We'll see. I just kind of did it thin to, just because I'm in the beginning stages of it. And yesterday, I was going to do more, but yesterday, my computer was acting jank. It was acting jank stank. And I know I need RAM in it, and this is almost a 4-year-old computer. I know that, and I use it every single day. I know that too. But still, it's acted extra. It doesn't want to cooperate with me. And so, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I always, whenever Apple has an update, I push it off until it starts to act really slow. I think it does it on purpose. I think my computer wants to act slow on purpose so that it makes me update things on it. But then I always use my computer, so I'm like, no, I need my computer right now. Like, I'll do it tomorrow, and then every time on it next time, I need it for that moment too. So I'm like, no, I'll do it tomorrow. And then a year and a half later, my computer's about to crash because the updates is so old. My version of snowball, leopard, monkey pants, whatever the heck the version they call it. I don't know how they decide to call their versions of their update versions or whatever. But I think I have snow, leopard, cheetah, something, cheetah girls. Anyway, I'm sorry. Let me get. Okay, so I'm going to show you my original art, which is kind of eh. I just needed like the basic bone structure to use so I can have a guideline for the tablet. So let me show you my layers here. I have a whole bunch of paths, but I don't have a whole bunch of layers. I just have a whole bunch of things that I locked/unlocked. But I wanted to show you my image here. I'm going to unlock my image, and I changed the opacity to like 20% or like 30% or something. so that it wouldn't be so in my face. So I'm gonna change it to 100%. So this is my original drawing. Wait, let me just. Alright, I'm gonna put this in the arrange. So arrange, it just bring that image to the forefront of all the other paths and vectors. So this is my original drawing. I know it's nothing to write home about, and I just kind of threw it together. But like I said, I did it for just the bone structure, so I wouldn't have to like just do it like, whenever I like draw something, I have to draw it and then I put it on the computer and then I do it. Like I can't do everything digital. I'm not really good at it yet, and my tablet, I'm just not skilled enough with the tablet I have to just draw something on my tablet. You know what I'm saying? It just takes a lot of time, and I was like, it's gonna be so much easier if I just have a guideline as to how I'm gonna draw the bone structure, her ears, her hair, and then I can change things later as I see fit. So this is my original image here that I took a picture on my phone, I uploaded it through, whatever, and through my app photos, and that's why it was taking like 3 hours. It took me 3 hours to up. No, 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 don't open this thing. Do not open. Force quit. Force quit. Also, what is up with applications just wanting to pop up and open? Like it's gonna take extra 35 minutes to open this stupid application that I've never opened. Like I never open any of this stuff. I need to actually clear all this stuff out because I don't open any of this stuff. Like I don't do FaceTime like that. I don't do messages. Why do I need Google Maps for on my laptop? Like I'm just have my laptop on in my car, and I'm like, oh, let me look at my laptop to get. And also, you need like navigation, so you need like Wi-Fi. So I'll need like a hotspot to even use it, unless I use my my phone to connect to my hotspot. No. Anyways, sorry. I just keep on going on a rant, but anyways, back to what I was saying. So, wait, is this okay? I see it now. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I just want to make sure I was on. I wasn't talking to myself like a crazy person. So yep, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna put this opacity back to like 30%, and then, um, lock this again. Lock it. Okay, so now I'm gonna tell you guys why I chose. Oh wait. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why I chose to group this. So the reason why I grouped my hair and my, my mouth, or her lips and stuff, I did that on purpose to kind of to so that when I lock the image, I don't have to unlock every single vector path. So, for example, let's say I select this and then I go to my layers column, or my layers panel, layers panel. And then let's see. So I have right. Where is my? That's the mouth one. That's the eyes. I think. Oh, my group. Oh, I didn't lock that one yet, did I? I don't think I did. Oh yeah, no, that's not it. This is it. Okay. 1 minute. I'm gonna lock this and then I'm gonna show you. I didn't lock this yet. Okay. So now I lock this image. So when I lock this image, let's say if I want to color my hair, and every time I color, I end up like accidentally moving a part of her hair or something like that, and it gets annoying. So the reason why I grouped it was because when I lock it, all of these paths are connected to this one grouping, instead of me having to unlock and like press unlock, unlock, unlock on like 50 paths that I made for this one piece of her, her head, and then it takes a lot of time off. So I don't know if you guys probably already know that, but if you don't, that's a great way to kind of save time and to consolidate. Also, if you're good at like organizing, if you're like an organized person, if you're really big on that, which I should be. Probably the better way to do it is if you're doing like a picture, do it by your layers by, color. Like if you're coloring something, have a layer for coloring, have a layer for like your outline of your picture, and then have another layer for maybe your text or your typography or your background color, like stuff like that. That really helps. For me, I have that for my comics that I make on my digital on Illustrator, which I probably should do it in Photoshop, but I'm not really the best at Photoshop, to be honest. Like, I'm not the best comfortable. I'm not the most comfortable in Photoshop. I'm more comfortable in drawing in Illustrator. That I know that's weird. I probably will color in Photoshop though. I probably could do it like color something in Photoshop, but creating a comic on Photoshop, no, that's not for me. Anyways, so that's something if you really want to get into layering and being more like, especially if you're in Photoshop and you're doing a lot of layers, you'll want to get in the habit of um, making sure your layers are like making sure your art is layered so that you don't have to go through all this, because even this takes time. It took me like 15 seconds just to figure out what item was grouped. If I would have just done like a piece of her head, or like did it in sections, or just said face, background color, typography, then it would have been different. But anyways, there's so many different ways to do it. There's no right or wrong way to like draw something. So I want to also tell you guys that if you want to start doing something like doing art and stuff, which I know I'm not like the best person at it, and I probably am not the person that should be like instructing people on how to do stuff. But I did want to let you guys know that you're not going to get good unless you start somewhere. So if you just start anywhere, just try it out. Do a couple of things, draw a couple of things, doodle a couple of things. Most of my stuff isn't like 5-star work, but starting somewhere is something. And it's really nice to know that you don't stop when you like continually do something and you don't stop. You can actually see yourself get better over time. Like when you lose weight and stuff, like you don't see it the first week. Probably don't see it until like the first 2 months. But if you keep doing it and then you keep taking mental pictures, actual pictures, and then mental pictures, and then and then you look back in the first of the year when you thought you couldn't do it, and you're like, oh my goodness, like I really did improve. So yeah, that's one thing I did. So I don't know if I want to keep going on this, because to be honest, it's going to be kind of tedious work. But what I do want to try to learn is how to do the pop art like type stuff. So I think I might try to do. Okay. Well, I am going to try this, guys. I don't want to like hold y'all up, because this is going to take forever for me to do this. Um but I think that's all I have to really say, guys, today. So, thank you guys for watching this really boring video. I know it wasn't the best. It was horrible. But I'll see y'all next time. All right. Bye.